Hello Cancer, and welcome to the weekly love reading for couples from the 30th to the 5th of February. Now Cancer, I have already pre-shuffled your cards. I am ready to go. Before we get started, quick astrological update. We have a new moon in the sign of Aquarius on the 4th or the 5th of February, depending on where you are in the world. Fantastic new moon for beginning anything new, but in particular for setting out your intentions of what you want to bring into the real world, the 3D world, okay? Great for writing like a gratitude list and then also asking for what you want to bring in. If you don't know how to do a new moon manifestation, there are plenty of people you can follow. I recommend Sara. She's kind of, that's her vibe, that's her jib, that's what she does. But there's heaps of different free tutorials you can find on Google that tell you how to kind of bring in what you want to bring in. Big tip from me, it's always about giving gratitude first. All right, so let's get started. This is a love reading for Cancers in couples from the 30th to the 5th of February. You start off with the 10 of Swords. So this for me is quite a spiritual card, okay? I feel like that full moon in Leo helps you close some doors, and it's a mental stuff for you, okay? It helped you actually shed some stuff that I feel like was holding you back from your partner. Maybe you're in your head too much. Maybe you're insecure. Maybe you weren't being fair on yourself or on them. But what's really cool is that you start off this period when I'm doing this reading for you with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. So this shows me moving on from that mental kind of state of where you felt stuck and almost falling back in love with your partner again. It's like you have this resurrection of connection this week where you see them for all their beauty, all their worth, and you're just like, yeah, wow, I remember why I married you, or why you're my girlfriend, why I live with you, or why you're my amazing, boyfriend, whatever it is, because you're having quite a lot of nostalgic kind of feelings as you're coming into the new moon. And that's beautiful, Cancer. It's kind of like you've let go of something that's been holding you back. And I see a lot of mental energy here, okay? You've got the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. So for me, it's all stuff that's been going on in your head, like the story that you've been telling yourself. And just pausing there for a moment, what is that story, Cancer? Is it based in truth, or is it just based on the fear of what could happen? If you stay in the present, and if you're in the present, then, you have nothing to fear. Everything's kind of taken care of. I know that's a bit deep, but I had to go there. Right, so as you get into the weekend, you have the King of Cups coupled with the 3 of Wands. Again, this is like romantic, loving gestures. It does represent water, so this could be you and you just being very in your element, feeling good, feeling loved, feeling hopeful for the future, okay? Because coupled with the 3 of Wands, this is that card of you've put in hard work, you've gotten there for a reason. You've got 2 wands already, and now you've got your 3rd, and you're really starting to build that foundation again. And, good for you. If it has been like a little bit of a mental struggle, then I'm, really commend you for pulling yourself out of it and being able to, forge ahead in this commitment. If I remember correctly, I think the last couples reading I did for you was all about putting yourself first. And, you needed to do that. That's why I've got this energy here. It was telling me that you needed to get your thoughts right and clear before you can actually focus on the love that you're giving to your partner. Now, you have 2 3s in this spread, the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is reversed. Pentacles obviously represents money, so it could speak about, you know where you're going in terms of like creativity and what you want to build. Like you may have the clarity this weekend that you know where you want to go. This can speak about travel too, but not quite having the funds and being able to do it. So it's like you have the plan, but you don't quite have the money yet. But what's beautiful about that is that at the bottom of this, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is where I'm saying don't fear, don't fret, don't worry. One of the shadow sides of your sign is that you can become that little stressed out crab, worrying about things that haven't even happened yet, particularly with money and your foundation, okay? So don't worry if you are trying to make plans for the future with your partner, particularly relating to travel, and you're feeling a little bit trapped, like how are we going to do it? I want to do these great things this year. How are we going to do it? How are we going to find the money? I want you to release that fear and just have faith, give it away to the universe, okay? Yeah, you're saying, Ali, what a load of crap. It's all wishy-washy woohoo, but it's not, okay? It's really important that you close that mental loop so you don't end up back in this circle again, so you remain nice, light, and free. This is the state that you want to be in, okay? And when it comes to manifesting and drawing in good stuff for us, particularly around money, travel, wealth, anything like that, as I said, the key thing is to give gratitude. Give gratitude for everything that you have right now. There was a time when you didn't have what you have right now and you wanted what you have right now, okay, in any aspect. And then give gratitude for the fact that you have the funds and the means and internet to watch this video, for example. Some people don't even have that. And then give thanks for the fact that you are going to find this money and you know you're going to be supported, because here's the gift from the universe coming in to go, it's okay, here's this sudden money that comes in from nowhere. And if you believe that it will, and then let go of the attachment to the outcome of how it's going to come in and be like, Ali, you said money was coming in. Yeah, well, you're already blocking your abundance because you're hanging on to the when, the why. It's that Four of Pentacles Scrooge card, like holding on so tightly. When am I getting this money? When you release that and let it go and just trust that it will come to you, I guarantee you it will come. And then all of a sudden, your extra card is you juggling that new money and responsibility and trying to make it work. Could also be a new opportunity for a job this week. I know this is a couple's love reading, but there could be an opportunity for your partner or for you to either get a promotion, a pay rise, or some kind of expansion. And if you feel that that's kind of on the cards and I'm talking to you, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, then what I want you to do is actually step up and ask for it, Cancer, okay? You know your worth. Don't sit there waiting for it to come to you. If you feel like it's owed to you, ask. What are they going to do? Say no? At least then you stand up for yourself, for your power. You are empowered then, and you're strong, you know. Beautiful week. Stepping out of this kind of mental cloud and just reconnecting with your partner. Falling in love again. It's beautiful. And hopeful for the future. This is a really beautiful, hopeful card. It's like, you know, looking forward to what you can create. Just try not to, you know, the tendency for you to get into this worry or this fear-based kind of energy. Try and stay away from that, all right? Additional guidance for Cancer couples for this week from the 30th to the 5th. Thank you so much. Yeah. Just as I was talking about cycles, right? You get the card of round and round. So this speaks about needing to break a cycle, and I think it's that fear-based energy when it comes to money. The spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. Are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does your feeling feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you've found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time, for you learned something of great value since the last time round. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. So let me break that down for you. You've come out of this phase, right, where you've been kind of trapped mentally. You know where you're at with your partner. You know what they're like. You're now in this phase of love, falling in love again and being happy. Stay out of the ability, right? Don't let it get back into this stage again, okay? And every time you do, just catch yourself and go, why am I thinking that? What's that thought serving? Why am I going round and round and round and round and round again? Catch yourself. And if you don't have a meditation practice, this is your invitation to do so. I highly recommend the app Insight Timer. It's free. You can download it for Android and for Apple. All right, guys, that was your reading. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know. And I'll be back with you next week. Take care.